To here and joining us now is former Democrat strategist Calvin Dark. Hi, Calvin. Great to see you again. Thanks for joining us on the programme this morning. Obviously, he's coming to celebrate the 25 years, quarter of a century of the signing of the Good Friday Agreement. But is that why he's really coming?
Well, I think that one of the things that Biden is focusing on as well is the personal side of the trip. He's always been very, very proud of his Irish roots. He incorporates that into, his political speeches and just who he is, his brand. And I think that if you look at what he's planning to do while he's on this trip, a lot of it is personal. It's, going to places that are connected with his ancestors, meeting up with distant cousins. As a genealogist myself who enjoys that, I applaud anybody who does that. And I, of course, think that Biden recognizes his role, as senator and vice president at the highest levels of U.S. foreign policy. He considers the Good Friday Agreement a part of his legacy. And so I think commemorating that is important to him. So this is a personal as well as, like I said, really reflecting on his legacy and the role that he played.
What about electioneering? Some of our guests this morning have been saying because there is such a big Irish contingent amongst the American electorate, it's not going to do his campaign any harm when he does finally announce proper that he's running.
Well, here in D.C., we say that everything's political. And so I don't think that images of President Biden being welcomed as warmly as he is during this trip is going to hurt his presidential aspirations if he does decide to run again. But I think that Americans, at least, we see this as genuine, that of course it helps him politically, but this is something that he really, from the political side and the personal side, means a lot to him. So I think that genuineness is going to help him in the political re-election campaign if he so chooses to do that.
What difference does it make when American presidents travel to those viewers back home?
Well, I think every trip is different. The focus is different. I think that the nostalgia that we're going to see from Joe Biden really affects, Americans' perceptions. But also, they kind of want to see what does his leadership in the world look like? What besides commemorating is he going to do to, put America's effort into promoting peace and progress, for increasing trade and helping the trade situation. What role can the United States play? I think if he has a good mix of substance on those issues, as well as great photo ops and some of that genuine hugging of cousins in his ancestral homeland, it's a win as far as Americans are concerned.
He's not quite announced just yet, has he? He's sort of hinted at it when he was with the Easter Bunnies earlier on in the week. Are there any circumstances when he might not run, do you think?
Well, I think the biggest obstacle is his age. He will be 82 in the month of November next year during our election. And, I think the age is the major factor, even with Democrats, because let's think about it. If you had a president that had accomplished what President Biden had in his first term, if he was 20, 25 years younger, we wouldn't even be asking the question if he's going to run again. So I think that the age is a factor, and I don't think that anything other than health is going to stop President Biden from officially announcing his reelection. The thing is the timing. He's not in any rush, although the Democratic Party would really like him to confirm it so that they can move forward with the 2024 campaign.
OK, it's great to talk to you. Thanks for staying up late. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you.